Are you sick and tired? Are you sick and tired of being ripped off? Are you sick and tired of your world being run by con artists? Or is your appetite for being ripped off insatiable and infinite? What will it take, if anything, to ever make you reach the point where you stop in your tracks and you say, you know what, maybe being ripped off isn't such a great and desirable thing. Politicians, politicians. What happens when you see a politician? So let's talk locally, because that's where it really comes down to you actually seeing them, not just on television, but occasionally seeing them in person. What happens? As soon as you see them, they home in on you, and they want to shake your hand. They zoom right in at you with their hand thrust right into your direction, making you feel supposedly obligated to reach your hand back so that they can grip it in their limp, slimy handshakes, while they fix their snake eyes on you to hypnotize and distract you, while with the left hand they're reaching into your wallet and cleaning you out. How long is that going to be enjoyable to you, and how long are you going to think that's a desirable situation? What will it take? How thoroughly do you have to get ripped off? How thoroughly do you have to get cleaned out before you start to say, hey, wait a second, maybe I don't want maybe I don't want to be ripped off anymore. Maybe I got nothing left to rip off. What happens when they do clean you out and you got nothing left to rip off? They boot you the hell out. After they spend, no matter how many years and decades they spend reaching out to shake your hand with their devious, lame, phony smiles, phony conniving smiles to shake your hand. As soon as you run out of cash because you can't afford their sky-high taxes anymore, they'll boot you out, and not the slightest twinge of conscience, not the slightest tinge of, ooh, isn't that too bad? No, we had to take their house because they couldn't keep up with the $1 zillion taxes per year anymore. Tough luck for you is what they'll say. How long? How insatiable is your appetite for being ripped off? How infinite is your desire to keep voting for the same crooks that you've been voting for year after year after year for decade after decade? What will it take to wake you up? The Emperor's New Clothes, written by Hans Andersen 200 years ago. What will it take for somebody to stand up and say, hey, wait a second, what's really going on here?